Welcome to the most exciting coin discovery of your life. Today, we're diving into the mysterious and ultra-rare bicentennial coins. An ordinary-looking coin with the power to make you a millionaire overnight. If you've got this hidden gem in your pocket, your entire future could change in an instant. Let's unlock the secrets behind this legendary piece of treasure. First up, in the vast world of American coinage, certain pieces lie hidden, overlooked by the casual collector or unaware spender. Among these lies a legend, the 1973 Jefferson nickel. To most, it appears ordinary, a common 5-cent coin jingling in change pockets across the nation. But to a select few in the numismatic world, this nickel carries a secret, a version of it is said to be unimaginably rare, so unique that its value could skyrocket into millions of dollars. This isn't just a coin, it's a hidden treasure that could change your life in a single moment. Unlike other valuable coins, which gain worth from obvious design errors or metal anomalies, the 1973 Jefferson nickel's potential value stems from whispers of an ultra-rare prototype, a special minting that never saw public release, or did so in such limited numbers it remains virtually unknown. It defies the catalogued expectations, carrying with it a mystery few dare to unravel. What if you held one in your hand and never knew? What if your casual pocket change was actually a vault of fortune waiting to be discovered? Rumors swirl of a misstrike or experimental design, possibly a proof coin struck at the wrong facility, or a coin minted on a silver planchet instead of the regular copper-nickel alloy. A coin like that, in pristine condition and certified by a top grading authority, could fetch astronomical prices at auction. We're not talking hundreds or even thousands. We're talking millions. Imagine a nickel worth more than a mansion in Malibu. This isn't fantasy, it's a numismatic reality. Waiting rarity alone doesn't guarantee value. But rarity with historical mystery? That creates fire in the collector's market. The 1973 Jefferson nickel is cloaked in speculation because any variation from the known mintage would be considered an anomaly, a fluke of minting history. Collectors and investors know that anomalies attract astronomical bids, especially when authenticated and kept in high-grade condition. And since so few people even know to look, the few that do may already be holding the key to unimaginable wealth. Could you be holding this coin right now? Look closely. Is your 1973 nickel unusually shiny? Does the engraving look crisper, the strike deeper? Does the edge feel different, or the weight seem slightly off? These subtle clues may point to a rare variant. If you even suspect you've got something special, don't spend it. Have it professionally appraised and graded. One visit to a reputable grading company could transform your ordinary day into a life-altering event. Condition is king in the world of rare coins. If your 1973 nickel is uncirculated or in mint state, its value multiplies tenfold. Coins that have been carefully stored, untouched by grime or wear, become prized possessions at auction houses. And if the coin's origin can be traced, say, it came from a roll of proof coins or was inherited from a mint worker's estate, its provenance adds another layer of desirability. It's not just a coin anymore. It's a historical artifact with a story to tell. The beauty of this tale lies in its accessibility. You don't need to be a collector, historian, or expert. This isn't some locked-away treasure behind museum glass. It could be sitting in your change jar, forgotten in your car's cup holder, or tucked into a dusty drawer. And that's the magic of coins like the 1973 Jefferson nickel. It turns everyday people into overnight billionaires, dreamers into legends. It bridges the gap between luck and legacy. So the next time you pick up a nickel, pause. Look closer. You might just be holding the rarest coin of a generation, the 5-cent miracle that's worth more than gold. Don't trade it away for a soda. Don't hand it off to a cashier. Let it sit, let it shine, and get it checked. Because in that humble 1973 Jefferson nickel. Second, in a world where fortunes are chased through stock markets and real estate, who would guess that a simple, unassuming 1974 Jefferson nickel could hold the power to make someone a billionaire overnight? It's true, this humble 5-cent piece, small enough to slip into your pocket unnoticed, may carry unimaginable wealth. While most people dismiss it as spare change, there are hidden versions of the 1974 nickel that have become legendary in collector circles. If you have the right one, it could be the golden ticket you never knew you held. Not all coins are created equal. and the 1974 Jefferson nickel proves that in stunning fashion. Among the millions minted, a few rare versions stand apart, minted under unusual conditions, struck with experimental dyes, or possibly created on the wrong metal planchets. These are not ordinary nickels. These are the unicorns of U.S. currency, cloaked in secrecy and desired with an intensity that drives collectors to spend millions just for the chance to own one. The coin you think is worth 5 cents might actually be worth 5 million. What makes the 1974 nickel so valuable isn't just its age or mintage. It's the potential errors and test strike coins produced under the radar. Imagine a nickel struck on a silver blank instead of the regular copper-nickel alloy, or a double-die obverse where the date or lettering appears shadowed. These flaws, considered mistakes by the U.S. Mint, are gold mines for collectors. They're rare, beautiful anomalies that elevate a common coin to a legendary prize. Collectors whisper about certain 1974 nickels that may have been struck at the San Francisco Mint as proofs, or possibly on leftover planchets from earlier years. Silver, bronze, even steel. These kinds of anomalies are not officially documented but are hunted with obsession. When certified authentic, they become treasures of staggering value. These aren't just coins, they're artifacts of American minting history. If you possess one of these ultra-rare 1974 specimens, you could name your price at auction. Want to know if your 1974 nickel is the miracle coin? Start by examining it under light. Is the strike unusually sharp or shiny? Is the date doubled? Is the metal color off, perhaps a bit more silvery or lighter than usual? Weigh it. If it's even slightly heavier or lighter than a standard nickel, you might be holding a mistruck planchet worth millions. These details may seem small, but to a trained eye, and a high-end collector, they are the keys to unlocking a fortune. Imagine tossing away millions of dollars without knowing. That's what happens when rare coins like these go unnoticed. Many valuable nickels are unknowingly spent at convenience stores, left in tip jars, or lost in change drawers. But once graded by a top-tier service like PCGS or NGC, their true worth is revealed. Coins in mint state condition with rare traits are snatched up at record prices. So if your 1974 nickel looks strange, don't dismiss it. Guard it. Grade it. You might be sitting on a treasure chest. The idea that something so small, so overlooked, could change your life is part of what makes rare coins so magical. A billionaire lifestyle could begin not with a lottery ticket, but with a coin jar in your kitchen. That's the power of the 1974 Jefferson nickel. It's the Cinderella story of the numismatic world. Common at a glance, but dazzling beneath the surface. All it takes is one, the right one, to rewrite your future. Let this be your wake-up call. That old nickel in your drawer? It might be more than just loose change. The 1974 Jefferson nickel, in the right variation, holds the potential to rewrite your destiny. Don't trade it for a candy bar or lose it in your car seat. Get it appraised, get it graded, and protect it like the rare gem it could be. Because when history, mystery, and rarity meet, a 5-cent coin can become a multi-million-dollar miracle, and your key to overnight wealth. Third, imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a coin that could change your life. Not gold, not silver, just a simple 5-cent coin. But not just any nickel, the 1976 Jefferson nickel with the Denver D mint mark. Most people would toss it into a change jar without a second thought. But for those who know the secret, this small piece of metal could be worth millions. That's right. A coin worth 5 cents in your hand today could carry a fortune beyond your wildest dreams. The year 1976 was already iconic in American history, our bicentennial celebration. But while quarters, halves, and dollars were redesigned, for the occasion, the nickel stayed the same. Yet something quietly extraordinary occurred at the Denver Mint. A small number of 1976 D Jefferson nickels were minted with errors so rare and conditions so pristine that they became the holy grail of coin collecting. Coins like these were either struck with rare planchets or carry minting abnormalities that elevate them from ordinary to unbelievable. Most 1976 D nickels are common, but a few possess what collectors call million-dollar mistakes. We're talking about coins that were double-struck, off-center, or created with misplaced mint marks. Even rarer are the phantom test pieces. Coins possibly struck on leftover silver or experimental planchets not meant for public release. If you find a coin with unusually deep luster, odd weight, or strange edge texture, you're not holding a nickel, you're holding a bank vault. Coins with errors aren't new, but coins with unique errors from a historically significant year, carrying the elusive D mark and found in flawless mint condition? That's the perfect storm for value. A few 1976 D nickels have been graded MS67 and higher by top-tier services. When this happens, collectors line up with blank checks. The rarer the strike and the better the grade, the higher the price, often into 6 or even 7 figures. One such nickel sold in a private deal was rumored to reach close to $5 million. Wondering if you're holding this treasure? Look for key signs. Is the coin uncirculated with a crisp D mint mark? Does the surface glow with sharp detail and deep luster? Are the letters or numbers doubled or oddly positioned? Is the coin slightly heavier or lighter than expected? These are not flaws, they're fortunes. If you even suspect something unusual, don't hesitate. Get that coin graded. A small glimmer in your palm could be a hidden empire waiting to be unlocked. Condition isn't just important, it's everything. A circulated coin might be worth a few bucks, but a flawless specimen can command millions. Grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate the strike, surface, and sharpness of detail. A rare 1976 D nickel in MS68 condition or better could break auction records. So if you've been holding on to what looks like an ordinary nickel from that year, especially one kept in pristine condition, you might already be richer than you think. The beauty of this story is that anyone, anywhere, could be sitting on life-changing wealth without knowing it. Your 1976 D nickel may not just be a collector's item, it could be a legacy, a golden thread woven into the fabric of American minting history. In a world chasing digital currency and stocks, one 5-cent coin could quietly be worth more than Bitcoin. This is not fantasy. This is a 5-cent key to a multi-million-dollar vault. So what will you do the next time you find a 1976 D Jefferson nickel? Spend it on gum? Or will you look closer and ask the real question? What if this is the one? Because somewhere out there, one of these coins holds the power to change someone's life forever. And maybe, just maybe, it's already in your hands. Don't spend it, don't ignore it. Protect it, grade it, and you just might discover that the road to fortune begins with 5 simple cents. Fourth, there are coins in circulation that are more than just metal. They're mystery, legacy, and wealth disguised as spare change. Among these is the 1977 Jefferson nickel with the Denver mint mark, a coin so unassuming that most people wouldn't glance at it twice. But this particular 5-cent piece might just be the one that launches someone from the life they know into a reality of wealth beyond imagination. If you have the right version of this coin, it could be worth millions. Yes, millions. In today's collector market. The 1977 D nickel is surrounded by whispers in the coin collecting world. It isn't the kind of coin you find listed on top 10 treasure lists or flaunted in museum glass cases. But that's the point. Its true value lies in the unknown. Some variations of this coin, either from a minting anomaly, an off-metal strike, or an experimental planchet, are so rare that even experienced collectors have never seen one. The rumor? That a handful exist. Coins so unique, so perfect in strike or mistake, that they've become hidden legends worth millions. Most Jefferson nickels from 1977 are standard, but not all. Some may have been struck on the wrong planchet, perhaps a leftover silver blank from earlier coinage years. Others could have a double die, a misplaced mint mark, or even an unusual metallic composition. These are not flaws. They are golden glitches that turn a mass-produced coin into a once-in-a-generation find. A single verified error on the 1977 D nickel, especially in mint condition, could command a price tag that rivals luxury estates and private islands. The Denver Mint produced millions of nickels in 1977, but it's the anomalies, the whisper level, strikes that shouldn't exist, that hold the power to transform your life. The D mint mark becomes a beacon when combined with other rare features. Did your coin come from an old roll? Was it stored, untouched, for decades? If so, it might be the uncut diamond of the coin world. Rare, raw, and rich in potential. It's not just a mint mark, it's a signal, pointing toward untold value. How do you know if your 1977 D nickel is the rare one? Look closely, examine the surface. Is it mirror-like, unusually brilliant, or struck with extreme sharpness? Does the D seem out of place? Is there any doubling in the letters or numbers? Even the sound it makes when dropped can give clues. If the weight feels odd or the finish seems unfamiliar, you may be holding a version of the coin struck with a different metal. A mistake so rare it could make headlines in the auction world. To unlock the full potential of a rare 1977D nickel, it must be professionally graded. Coin grading agencies like NGC or PCGS can confirm its authenticity and assign it a condition rating. And that rating? That's your ticket to wealth. A mint state, MS-67 or higher coin with rare features can instantly leap in value, sometimes to hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. A single coin, stored safely for years, can become a legacy for generations. Don't just hold it, elevate it. The dream of instant wealth often seems far-fetched, until you realize it could be sitting in your home, hidden among your change. That's the power of coins like the 1977D Jefferson nickel. Unlike stocks, crypto, or business ventures, this wealth doesn't require years to grow. It's already complete. It just needs to be found, recognized, and appreciated. Your coin jar may hold more than coins. It could hold freedom, future, and fortune in one tiny circle of nickel and copper. Before you spend that nickel, stop. Look again. Because the 1977D Jefferson nickel you ignore today might be the 5-cent miracle that changes your tomorrow. This is more than numismatics. It's destiny disguised as pocket change. Protect it. Check it. Grade it. One moment of awareness could lead to a lifetime of luxury. After all, who says you can't buy $1 billion future with just 5